Welcome back to Walk Around the Ridge. This time with Anubis and... Well, you're doing it wrong, Anubis. There we go.
I'm just learning. I'm a what's the word? A squire?
Yes. And Mia's here as well. The purpose... Why are you dying? How are you dying? We're in creative mode.
I failed the ridge. I'm not, it appears.
Oh. Did you actually die?
Nope. I'm stuck down here now.
Oh, well. That's just your video now. You can make your way back over here because we're supposed to keep this short. The reason we're doing a Walk Around the Ridge video is because yesterday or the day before or today, I have no idea when this video will be released, so that covers, we can edit in when. We had a hacking attack, griefing one of them. Yes?
Griefing, mostly griefing.
Yes. And it's not the first one, and it's a problem we need to fix. In the perfect world, we'd like to have this completely open so that anything's possible, but we've gone through the honeymoon period of being able to do that, and we have to be realistic and be able, we have to have something to stop this from happening, because Mia can't spend all of his time fixing problems and undoing the problems of undoing what griefers and hackers do, especially if the hackers are able to overwrite what admins do, that kind of thing. So the two proposals that we have, the first one is a whitelist. So it won't be a closed whitelist. It'll be open for all to join. It's just, in order to join, you have to make a comment, just basically say, hello, I'd like to join on the Nidd forum, or alternatively, know someone, basically. So how does that work? We designate a whole bunch of people that can do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically everybody who's already on the server could do it. Later on. Not now, but eventually, if that's an option.
Yes. Well, we'd
Okay,
be
that was
whitelisting. In fact, what we're on right now already has this setting.
Yep.
And that's what we'll be using in the meantime. So that's what it will be the next time you log on. We've whitelisted, well, more correctly, Mia has whitelisted everyone who's ever played on the server, apart from the people we, just spoke about. And we would designate a whole bunch of trusted people that play regularly, that we know could make the right choice to be able to add new people to the whitelist. Because the major downside of a whitelist, of course, is that we can't just have new people joining whenever we want. And that's, how we get new members, how we meet new people that we want to play with. So that makes it a little more difficult for those people. So hopefully by spreading the load, it'll eliminate some of that. But I don't know, yeah, we'd have to put a message or something, the message of the day for the server. Maybe a login message with the link.
You know, the last time we had security plugins, you proved very well that that doesn't work. You were giving instructions on how to get out of the hole, and you didn't follow them because you didn't read it.
Oh. Yeah.
But we'll think about it. Good idea.
No one reads that stuff. But
So let's use it. What?
yeah. Plus, I play almost exclusively with my HUD off.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything. What else is there? Ah, yes, the second option.
The
is
security plugins.
Yes. That was a good
Well,
segue.
limited to only claiming land.
Yes. And for that, you need one of these.
The chest.
Yes.
Anubis,
Oh,
it was
but-
your... You should be here so people can see the chest.
Oh, okay, I'm
Or
coming.
see, I mean.
I'm on the ridge. I made it back up, so now I'm walking the ridge.
These amateurs.
Ah!
Okay, so by one of these, I meant the golden spade that you can see right now. And to claim land, how do we do that?
You take the shovel or the chest in your hand,
Shovel
then a
chest.
little message should pop up in chat which tells you how much land you should be able to claim. Then you just right-click at one point somewhere. Right-click.
I was getting a flatter bit of that.
Yeah, Anubis just right-clicked the chest, didn't he? No, he didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and then a block should appear that's only visible to you. Then just walk to another point and click one time again, and then you should be able to see glowstone.
Okay, I see a bunch of gold blocks around me and glowstone.
Oh, gold blocks. So that area is now claimed by you.
So
the selection will go up to sky and cover a bit of underground your base. It'll naturally extend as far as you dig down, and this piece of land is now protected, so nobody except you can touch it.
So it makes a square around me.
Yes.
And what do I click on to make it mine?
Chest. Wait, the chest has a standard selection. That means automatically, as soon as you place your first chest on the server, it'll automatically create a selection around that chest.
Oh, it's gone now.
This is just a standard thing. This will only happen with your first chest. You later on need the golden spade to expand your selection in whatever.
I see. So when I right-clicked with the chest, it basically just makes a starting square for me, and then I can expand it with those.
Yes, yeah. Boris can choose how large he wants to have his claimed land, and you just get that thing.
Yes.
There are more options on how to expand that or let other people into your claimed land, but that's too complicated and too long to explain. Yeah. Just type into chat how to claim land, and a nifty video will explain you how to do it.
Yep. What was I going to say? I completely forgot what I was going to say.
You were probably going to say that you don't have to use the claimed land, really.
Yes.
You can just play along like usual. This is only an added option for you, so you can protect your own stuff without our interference.
Right. Yes, so it doesn't include the security stuff that was first implemented the last time we did this. This is just the
border control point.
Yeah, this is just the claim.
Right, and so by default, like everything's off. Like you don't have nobody logs in and stuff is doing things automatically for them. They have to explicitly say, "I want to claim some land."
Yes.
Yeah, except for the first chest. That'll unfortunately happen automatically.
This will still leave the server somewhat open.
Yes.
To griefing, both people that don't claim, that don't have enough blocks to claim. The blocks go up by how long, like the amount of stuff you can claim goes up by how long you've played on the server, doesn't it?
Yes, but don't worry, those who have already been playing on the server will get a slight increase in blocks that they have.
Okay, yeah. So that's one of the drawbacks for me, as well as just not quite having the openness. We can't go in and leave a funny sign on someone's house, or it makes it more difficult to collaborate on things. If the person that you want to team up with isn't online at the time, you can't use any of their stuff. Just general things like that a normal Minecraft server would have, but we're trying to make this a little more inclusive and friendly. It's just that we have to deal with the realities of the internet.
Yeah, if it was the perfect world and everybody was doing the right thing that was on the server, then we wouldn't need any of this. But they're not.
Maybe we should reiterate that that's actually a choice, either the whitelist or the claim land, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, the whitelist is in effect. That's just in the meantime, so that we can have the server up without having to worry about that happening. But they're the two options that we're presenting to you to make a choice between. There probably are others, but I'm sure you, Apple, Raptor, anyone else, plus us, we've been thinking of different things, and we think that they're the two best options, right?
Well, to give you a bad example, one of our ideas was to take spawn and put it underneath the end, so no greifer would have to walk up there. But that's a bit counterproductive for new players.
Yes, so they've gone through everything, apparently.
Well, we can make it so that it's like you have to run the gauntlet. Like when you first log into the server, right? You have to run the gauntlet to make it in, and if you survive, then you're allowed in.
So we only have... Neither of us would be able to do that. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, because there'd be lava along the way, and we both know what happens to both of us when we're near lava. So, if anybody's watching my live streams, they know what happens to me.
And then he falls himself in there because he's clumsy.
Well, Boris has probably hit a pink man, and he's running from them. But
yeah, Mia doesn't know about that yet.
Spoilers. Well, it might not be actually by the time this gets out, so who knows?
It'll probably be the same time.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Oh yes, the Steam forums. This isn't something that we talked about before we started recording, but I think it would be best to maybe use the forums a little bit more. To write more announcements and just general updates and that kind of thing. Yeah, he's standing on his pot. Of course he's going to do that. Do you agree with that, Mia? Do you want to write more stuff there?
Oh, that's combined with work. Sure, why not?
Yeah, well, I'll add stuff there too. So that's on Steam. The link's in the description below. That's what we use. I don't want to know what you're doing, Anubis.
Well, I can't place a torch, so if you just hold the button, it becomes a strobe light.
Yes.
Sorry.
Anything else? Oh, one final thing.
Fairy dust?
A little unrelated.
Oh.
Anubis and I, we don't run this server. I get questions every time I come on regarding technical things or what to do with the server. It's not my choice. We're doing this because we have YouTube channels and Mia doesn't.
Right.
We're just being his mouth.
Exactly. Yeah, I get asked as well if I've got admin powers and if I can do things for people, and I don't. I have none of those.
I have admin powers because I nagged, but...
Yeah, but I didn't nag, and I don't have them, so just so you know.
But it's Mia, Apple, and Raptor. That's it, isn't it? Those three? I should probably know that.
Yes. I think that's right.
Yes, and just because they're the ones with the powers doesn't mean you can annoy them every single time they're online with things, and yeah, that Mia should be able to play without having to hide away in TeamSpeak because he's fearful of being asked questions constantly.
Shush, that's my secret. Now they know that I'm hiding in there.
Oh
No.
well, he's not always hiding.
You'll
Sometimes
never know if he is or not, so just assume he isn't.
Sorry, I've just created a faux pas for you forever.
We could edit that out, but I know none of you is going to do that.
Well, I probably could, but I know that there's somebody else that won't, so there's no point.
Yeah. Man, I just need to get some walking around the ridge in. Is there anything else that we need to add?
I think that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to have your say, the forum's probably a better place. I know it's not really that good to have it in Minecraft, like to play Minecraft and then have to go back to Steam to do this, especially since your username and Minecraft username might not be the same. It might be a bit confusing, but that's just where we have our forums at the moment. For the applications to whitelist, that's where it'll be.
Yeah.
We'll have
just make sure
lots
you
of
use
people
your
paying attention.
Minecraft name in there, right? Like.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have lots of people paying attention and capable of adding it, so that hopefully if you put it down, we'll have people across all different time zones, that kind of thing. We'll be able to spot it as soon as possible. I thought I'd add that. And if you want to have your say, that's the best place to put it, because if you write it in comments, Anubis will read it and talk with you forever, but forget to ever mention it to us, and I just won't read it. So it's probably best to go to the forums.
It's awesome.
Shall we
rock, don't we? Oh man.
I've just found a way to. I do read occasional comments. I just get comments on videos that are a year old telling me how to make them better. Anyway, that's it this time. How long did we go for? 45 minutes? If not, then I think that's a success.
If it's less than 45 minutes, we win.
Okay, we win.
We win.
We'll end on that. Goodbye.